Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown here on the Hardcore Sports Network and all networks in between. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's telecast. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night Smackdown comes to you from Providence, Rhode Island, as we present to you tribute to the troops. We're going to give back to our Armed Forces Network tonight with Friday Night SmackDown. CM Punk is on the show and so much more. And ladies and gentlemen, I have some news on Sami Zayn. And of course, I have some news on Randy Orton. So we got all of that to discuss here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, which means it's time for Friday Night SmackDown. It's time for the show. It's time that you sit back and enjoy the ride of WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, The Wrestling Experience, with your host Joe Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, The Wrestling Experience. Now with your host Joe Cole.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night SmackDown here on the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm not here alone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen, no. She's part of the Monday Night Raw family, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, she is a Hall of Famer. And, of course, the host of the Queens of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the one and the only Cherry. I thought it was the ring.
Hello, Earl. How are you doing?
I am doing well, Jerry. How are you?
Oh, doing good. Just living the dream.
Well, yes, I know. And happy weekend to you and your lovely family.
Yeah.
And happy Hanukkah and holidays to you and your family. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Jerry, we're going to celebrate tribute to the troops. It is tribute to the troops, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to celebrate our armed forces, all our men and women that are fighting overseas. And tonight, the WWE will be giving the tribute to the troops. So now, Cherry, I don't know if you know this or not, but Sami Zayn has taken some time off from WWE. He has been written off, and they will sell that injury that he sustained this past Monday night from Drew McIntyre, and he has been officially written off WWE TV. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Cherry, I know that you don't know this or not, but it looks like, Cherry, we are heading for Roman Reigns taking on Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble, and that is going to solidify the main event for the Royal Rumble. So it looks like Orton and Reigns will be colliding at the Rumble for the title. I don't have any issues with this whatsoever. You knew this was coming. You knew this was going to happen. I knew that this was the road that the WWE wanted to travel on. What do you think about that, Cherry?
Well, first of all, so Drew did Sammy a favor. He keeps giving and giving and giving. I'm just saying. But sorry, the dog just like stepped on my foot. Ow. But you know, maybe Sammy's got some, like lingering issues, and he wants to, kind of heal up. So good luck to him on that. But I had been hearing that it was going to be AJ Styles versus Roman at Royal Rumble, but I guess with Randy returning, they've pivoted from that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that because, I mean, It's going to be someone else who doesn't get their retribution on Roman. I mean, because I mean, I have a feeling that they're going to have him break Hogan's record. At least probably not San Martino, but probably and as long as it means that certain people don't get that title, I'm fine. But you know, I I don't like the idea of Randy coming back just to lose to Roman.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't. I'm not a good
I don't have
feeling about that.
I don't have an issue, unlike some people, I don't actually, I don't dislike Roman, but at the same time, it's like, okay, how long is this going to go? But I think he's got at least what, another year before he breaks Hogan's record. Is that right?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I have to investigate that further. But
Yeah,
what I am concerned with is that every time they put somebody up with Roman in a major pay-per-view event, they lose. And then my concern is that what is going to happen after the person loses against Roman? Are you going to book them correctly? And are you going to give them another consolation prize? Which is something that I am concerned with at this point. Because, like you said, Cherry, and I agree with your assessment, if he comes back after 18 months of being on the shelf, then he loses to Roman at the Royal Rumble. How does that look? How
right,
does that look to the fan base? How does that look? How are you going to sell that to the fan base?
right, exactly. I don't I don't understand how what this is going to do. And I really don't know how this is going to play out. It kind of hurt not
No,
having Roman defend his title at the Survivor Series or even appear at Survivor Series
right.
this year. I think that LA Knight should have been able to at least take him on in one of the more major pay per views and not just over um, in Saudi Arabia. But oh God, what do I know? I mean,
Yeah.
my favorite, apparently they're allergic to giving him rematches for anything. So I mean, what can I say? What can I say? And Wes, yeah, we can't wait to have you on the show for Tuesday night. So we're looking forward to that.
Yes, Wesley. We're looking forward to, and thank you to everyone that's in the chat. Thank you so much for popping in. Um, Terry, let me ask you another question. Um, what is happening with AJ Styles? Because here's the thing: for two straight Friday night SmackDowns, they keep saying that he will return to SmackDown, only to read on the internet they keep pulling him from the
It's
lineup.
actually three. It's actually
I
like
think it's three. It's three. Thank you so much for the correction.
yeah,
Um,
well, see, I knew he would be taking time off because on Friday nights during football, like high school football season, he likes to watch his son play or his sons play whichever one is playing right now. So it was understandable that he would be taking that time off. But him not coming, is he not going to come back until the Royal Rumble? I mean, it, I don't think this is injury related. It sounds like it's a creative thing, which you had your creative, plan in place before Randy came back, and it was supposed to be AJ versus Roman. But where does that leave AJ? Because I mean, he's also got issues with the bloodline. They're the ones who took him out too. So I
right.
mean, what I don't know what I really don't know what they're doing. I I mean, when I saw Cody Rhodes was going to be on there, and I'm like, oh my God, he's I can't get a reprieve from him on any freaking wrestling show. And I was promised, and I'm like Denise, I love AJ Styles. I'm like, I was promised AJ Styles, but now I'm getting Cody Rhodes again. I'm like, can I just get AJ instead, please? And thank you,
Well,
please.
I think he knows that you like him so much that he wants to be on both shows.
He cannot be. He can. He can go to NXT as far as I'm concerned. I just don't know.
So
He's fun.
Friday Night SmackDown is on the air, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Hey Charlie, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Hi,
Good, good.
Walter. How are you doing?
Hey Walter, how are you? Thank you so much. And tribute to the troops, ladies and gentlemen, is on the air right now on Fox here in Providence, Rhode Island, and some of the troops are in the audience. We can see some of the armed forces. Oh, we have in America the Beautiful. Let's listen.
Oh, God bless America. Oh, they're amazing. Oh, Drew met them at those country awards. They took pictures with Drew.
Oh.
Just keep your voice down, please.
Oh, wow. What a beautiful rendition.
Amazing.
That was amazing. You know, I would invite them back to do America the Beautiful for WrestleMania. Um,
Absolutely. And like I said, I think um, Drew met them at he went to those country
wow.
People's Choice Awards, and he met them there because they posted a picture of them meeting Drew. So I wonder
Uh,
if maybe Drew kind of hooked this up a little bit.
yeah, I think he did. I think he did. I think he had a hand in it.
That was amazing.
I told you.
And JBL is at ringside, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh Lord, JBL.
If you all didn't know, Tribute to the Troops, ladies and gentlemen, was the idea and brainchild of John Bradshaw Latefield. He went to Vince McMahon and had a conversation. And he said to Vince McMahon, we should do something for our troops, for our men and women. And now we are going to now it's been a tradition and it's been a yearly tradition every December, early December, the WWE always gives back to the troops. They give back to the men and women who have died for this country and this flag that we salute every day. And this is something patriotic, and it's a
Keep your
slice
voice down.
for, and it was a slice of Americana, ladies and gentlemen. And we're showing you what's going to be on Friday Night SmackDown now, ladies and gentlemen. We have a championship tournament first round to determine who's going to be the number one contender for the United States Championship.
Oh, Santos versus Dragon. Ooh.
Lee, yeah, that should be good. And here comes Santos Escobar, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to kick Friday Night SmackDown off with this match. Santos will be taking on Dragon Lee.
Santos isn't wrong. He's so much better as a heel.
Yes, he is.
He's so much better as a heel. Super
I
duper
agree.
nice guy. Super duper nice guy. But yeah.
Oh, you've met him in person?
Yes, I've met him. What's funny is last time he was a heel, he got a little taste of Josie yelling at him. So,
This happened
yeah,
last Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Joaquin Wild, he defeated Joaquin Wild, and he was beating up Joaquin Wild. And this happened last week on Friday Night SmackDown in Brooklyn, ladies and gentlemen, where I was attending last Friday night. Um, him and Dragon Lee had this interaction, and Dragon Lee just he took Santos out, and now we're going to get tribute to the troops. And tonight, Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee will take on each other in the number one contenders match tournament.
I don't think he's winning this because isn't he going? He's going against Dominic Mysterio for the for the North American title tomorrow for the
Right.
at the NXT
Right.
deal or whatever.
Right. So I'm going to go with Cherry's prediction, and Santos will move on in the tournament.
Yeah.
What was that, Cherry? I'm sorry.
I think Santos is winning this.
Yeah.
This match.
Yeah. And Dragon Lee now is on his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And your referee for this contest is Carolina's own, ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Carr. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. He's from Charlotte.
Yep.
I saw that. I can't go.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's an NXT superstar that will be in this tournament as well. But we don't know who the NXT superstar is. We're going to find that out very shortly.
I would venture to guess it's either Carmelo Hayes or Braun Breaker.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
and here comes Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, and you know he's going to be up to things. Oh, I think Cherry froze. And Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio is on his way down to the ring, and you know he's going to interfere in this Dragon Lee match, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Lee, ladies and gentlemen, is on his way to the ring. Jessica Carr, the troops are in the ringside area.
all right, sorry about that. One of us buffered.
Okay. I just saw it. I just saw you had your hands like this.
Yeah.
And Dominic is
acting.
Yeah, and look out. Oh, down goes Escobar on the outside. Dragon Lee down from the top. And look out. Oh, what a plunger. Down on Santos Escobar, ladies and gentlemen. And how could SmackDown be trending worldwide on X when we didn't get started? Well, I guess okay. Well, Dragon Lee down's in the ropes. Oh, what a kick by Dragon Lee. And he takes Escobar's legs out. Oh, what a kick to the chest. And Dragon Lee down. Oh, super kick. Down goes Escobar. 1, 2, no. Santos kicks out at 2. And Dragon Lee now. Oh, what a smack to the chest. Oh, kicked in the legs. Kicked in the hamstring. And Dragon Lee now, what is he doing? And look at and Santos pushes down Dragon Lee right on his throat. And look out now. Look out now. Dragon Lee now. And he covers Dragon Lee 1, 2, no. Dragon Lee kicks out at 2. And Dragon Lee now, Santos Escobar is trash talking Dragon Lee in the corner, and he headbutts Dragon Lee. Now he's picked up Dragon Lee, and what's going to happen here? Santos Escobar gets a running start. No, Dragon Lee puts him on the outside. And what a right hand by Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee now gets a head start. And Oh, look out. Head scissors. No. Oh, power bomb right on the edge of the ring. And down goes Dragon Lee. And Dom Mysterio likes what he sees as we go to commercial. And you are watching Friday Night SmackDown Watch Along here on the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Earl. Oh, that is Hall of Famer Cherry. And thank you all so much for watching the Friday Night SmackDown. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Hall of Famer Cherry, ladies and gentlemen. And you all watching Friday Night SmackDown and follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports 1. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports N. And of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that like button. Hit that like button on my channel. Hit that like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. And we hope that you had a great Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and Friday evening here at the Hardcore Sports Network.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now bring it.
Thank you.
Get
Thank
you a
you.
brass now.
Now breathe now.
All right now.
Breathe now.
Oh man. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all again for watching the Hardcore Sports. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in to Friday Night SmackDown. We greatly appreciate it. And a programming note, ladies and gentlemen, we will be on the air again tomorrow night. Me and Sarah will, Hall of Fame Sarah, and I will bring you Saturday night's Collision on AEW. AEW's Collision happening on Friday night, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. And then we'll be back with a Raw watch along this Monday night, ladies and gentlemen, with me, Hall of Famer Cherry, Hall of Famer Sarah, and of course Denise will return to the telecast. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll all bring you Monday Night Raw this Monday night at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching the Hardcore Sports Network.
He just said.
What was that, Cherry?
So what you just said, yes.
Yes.
What you just said.
Yes. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, Queens of the Ring will turn on Tuesday night. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies will have Wesley as their guest. He's making his debut on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure that you tune in and watch, because the last show, ladies and gentlemen, was highly entertaining, highly rated, and highly discussed. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone loved the Queens of the Ring. Well, you're going to love it again this Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen, if we present you Queens of the Ring. And thank you all so much. And ladies and gentlemen, just another programming note. Me and Hall of Famer Cherry will return with Friday Night SmackDown on Friday, December the 22nd. That's Friday, December the 22nd. Don't forget, and that will be our final Friday Night SmackDown watch-along of 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you all so much for tuning into the Friday Night SmackDown here at the Hardcore Sports Network. And we are back. Yep, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with tribute to the troops and the first round of the United States Championship Tournament. And Dragon Lee now has beaten the stew. He has beaten the stew out of Santos Escobar. And this segment is brought to you by Denny Moore Beef Stew. Positivity in your plate.
I don't have a can. I can't do it. Come on, Sarah.
I'm sorry, but I'll pretend. And look at and what a kick to Escobar! And what a kick to Escobar! And Dragon Lee now from the rope and drop kicked right. He drop kicked him right in the face. And now he's grabbing Escobar and he pins Escobar. 1, 2, no. Escobar kicks out at 2. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night is NXT Deadline on Peacock. Ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, Cherry, I have to commend you on something. You did an absolute fabulous job with DJ Storms this past week. You did a very fine job, as always. Every time you step up to the plate, you hit a home run, my dear. And that is why you belong in the Hall of Fame. That is why.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That is the reason. That is the reason. Thank you. You're welcome.
But yeah,
And
that was
yes, and Escobar, and look, oh, down goes. I mean Santos Escobar, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking of Escobar Morales, my old guest on the Wrestling Experience. I'm sorry, I got them confused. And please don't hate me on Twitter. And look out and look and oh no, he rolls him at 1, 2, no. Santos Escobar kicks out at 2. And Dom Mysterio's looking on, and he don't like what he sees. And look out. Oh, what a power bomb. 1, 2, no. Santos kicks out at 2. Mm-mm. And oh, what a knee to Santos and Dragon lead down. And Escobar, be careful. Dom Mysterio's on the floor. Dragon Lee better watch his back. And he tosses him back in the ring. Now, Dragon Lee now says something to Dom Mysterio. He should be paying attention. And look, what a kick to the face. Right in the turnbuckle. Dragon Lee now is going up to the top rope. And what's going to happen here? He got hit in the beans and the franks.
no.
He got hit in the beans and the franks. And look, down he goes. 1, 2, 3. And Escobar is your winner. Just as Cherry said, he is your winner. And he had moves on in the tournament.
So,
Yes, Charlie.
I'll tell you something.
Yes.
Gary and I were talking earlier before the show, before we all logged in. We find you very entertaining to listen to on the commentary. I just want to tell you that. Very entertaining. Love it. Love the energy. Love it.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Freshly squeezed. Well, Dominic spit on him. Dang.
Oh yes, Dominic just did something gross. Dominic just did something gross, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to show you highlight of the night, presented by WWE 2K23, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Oh no, I can't go over there. The secret's over there.
Jersey, keep it down, please.
And
Please.
this happened last Friday night on Smackdown. Nick Aldis and, of course, the Raw general manager were in the ring, and they were trying to sign Randy Orton. Well, we all knew what was going to happen. We all knew what was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, that Randy was going to stay on SmackDown because he wants revenge on the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Remember, Orton said he has receipts for all of them, including Mr. Jey Uso, who no longer can use the word yeet.
Well, apparently now he is, because he just tweeted it out like 39 minutes ago. So I guess good Lord, good Lord.
Oh my gosh.
I guess people whined enough and bullied that poor dude that owned the trademark enough to where he relented. I hope he's getting paid a whole lot of money though.
Yep. So Orton was interrupted by Paul Heyman, ladies and gentlemen, and Heyman comes out and he comes out and he interferes with Orton, and Orton says, "Daddy's home," and that's exactly his words. And here comes Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, and they what was that?
Sequoia.
Oh. Yeah, Sequoia.
Sequoia tree.
The sequoia tree.
If Solo falls in the sequoia forest, does he make a sound?
And Solo now, I'm just gonna call him Solo. Solo now,
Yeah.
he got our yeah, and he got the two contracts, and he tossed the Raw contract out of the ring. Did Orton, and then he signed, and he said, "Yep, I am SmackDown. I am yours." Nick Aldis was going apoplectic. You can tell Roman, Daddy's home, and that ended Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. So now Roman Reigns will return next Friday night on Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, after 9 months, after being out 9 months on vacation. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic, ladies and gentlemen. And Nick
I want a 9-month vacation.
and Nick Aldis now is in and Randy Orton just gave Nick Aldis a check after being fined by the general manager for putting his hands on him last week. Nick Aldis now is talking to Randy Orton behind the scenes.
You trusted Matt Riddle. I'm just saying.
Right.
Let's strike first. He's a cooler Kylo.
I know.
I love it. He's the best.
And Randy now. And don't forget, Cody Rhodes is up next, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes is on his way to meet the troops and talk about what you want to talk about.
I don't want him to talk.
Well, he's going to, Cherry, and he's coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown.
I cannot hear you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial mode, and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown here in the Hardcore Sports Network. And, ladies and gentlemen, the programming note, as I said, tomorrow night we will have Collision. Monday night we return with Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. So don't forget, that's 2 programs for you. And we want to wish everybody a happy Hanukkah and happy holidays to you all out there. And thank you so much for watching Friday Night SmackDown Watch Along. My name is Earl. That is Hall of Famer Cherry. And thank you all so much for watching Friday Night SmackDown. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Yes, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you.
But Aldis is definitely taking the SmackDown brand thing seriously. He's always only wearing blue.
Yes.
Blue jacket, blue vest, blue tie.
He loves SmackDown. He loves his new job. He loves what he does. He loves being that general manager. And he's not hesitant to find anyone who put their hands on him either. Orton was fined. Owens was fined for putting his hands on the general manager. That is a no-no. That is a WWE official. Ladies and gentlemen.
And he fined Randy $50,000. Randy gave him a check for $100,000. He said, "Hey Randy, the fine was only $50,000." He said, "That's for next time."
That's for next time.
And I'm sure, I am quite sure that won't be the last time he gets stunned by Orton.
He's already paid ahead.
He's already paid and he's
Right, right.
full ahead.
Yeah, exactly. You know he must be a Boy Scout because Boy Scouts always thinks ahead. You know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial mode, and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Please stand by for more of SmackDown tribute to the troops action when we return in just a nanosecond.
What? What, Chuck?
What?
What?
What? Wow. Oh my god.
Hey, Josie.
What is this? Where's your
2017 Naval Base San Diego. Camp Skeeter, Iraq. 2019 Marine Corps Base in Lejeune. 2007 in Camp Stretch in Tariq, Iraq. Naval Base in San Diego.
Oh,
2004 Camp Stretcher.
my goodness.
You're 10, okay?
Afghanistan Airfield. Camp Stretcher in Tariq, Iraq.
Booker T. Oh,
Naval Base in Afghanistan.
Truth is a national treasure.
he follows me
Yep.
on Twitter now. Or X.
Who?
whatever. Our Truth.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love Truth.
Another treasure from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah, Jessica
No.
Carter, our Truth, and Charlie Robinson.
Yep. That's no wonder I love people from the Carolinas because you all are so loving. You all are so loving. That's why I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen, and the troops are going apoplectic for Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course,
Homelander.
Mom, baseball, apple pie, and American Eagles fly out of his butt. So-
And here comes Cody, ladies and gentlemen, in a three-piece outfit, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to ask what you want to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as he continues his program with Shinsuke Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the pyro, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful pyro.
Maybe I should go to the bathroom. Jeez.
And the military, and Cody now is shaking hands with the military and their wives and all of the dignitaries that are sitting at ringside, ladies and gentlemen. And Cody is shaking hands with other fans and hugging them. And the one fan in the audience has a sign that says, complete your story, Cody. So the question is, will Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen? And complete that story.
No, 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 and no.
We will find out on January the 27th.
That story is old and boring.
Cody is smiling, ladies and gentlemen. The troops are happy to see Cody here in Providence. Well, what was that, Cherry?
So that makes one of us.
And Cody's about to speak, ladies and gentlemen. The troops are just standing and applauding Cody. What a big crowd tonight in Providence at the Dunkin' Donuts Center.
They said they only had like about 50 tickets left or something like that.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's almost complete sellout.
Wow. Well, they jammed them in tonight in the arena.
Oh God. Is he getting ready to cry?
So, Providence, what do you want to talk about?
No, not you.
What do you want to talk about? And SmackDown is trending worldwide right now on Twitter.
Oh my god. I need him to go away. Not you.
Now, normally,
I want to talk about anyone but you.
You're tiring.
but I'm going to talk about tribute to the troops. Normally, I would talk about my story, but tonight I'm going to talk about tribute to the troops.
It's WWE's tribute to the troops.
So now he's addressing to the troops, and the troops are chanting USA, USA, rightfully so. It's his 21st year of tribute to the troops, says Cody at WWE.
This team carrying on this
We would like to thank you to all our men and women, every one of them, everyone that's sitting in this audience.
WWE. We would like to say thanks to our
Thanks to the tribute to the troops, ladies and gentlemen.
Why couldn't someone who's actually a SmackDown superstar do this? Is what I want to know.
Because you have to understand something, Cherry. He's part of management, and he has a say in
Well, if
what
he's
goes.
management, he should never get that world title. Then, if he's management, he should never hold the world title.
Well, he has a little piece of nugget of management,
Well,
and he has
that little nugget should ensure that he never holds the world title because he would ensure that he would never lose it. So no, we already have someone who's doing that now. We don't need another to do that.
right. But he wants to right. He wants to complete his story, Cherry. That's what he wants to do.
He completed it when he won. He completed his dad's story when he won the NWA World Title. That was his dad's legacy, not WWE. Other than the training that he did at FCW and at the Performance Center, that was his dad. NXT. That was his dad's legacy in WWE. He took on Billy Graham like twice in the 70s, and by the time he came to WWE. After he got fired as the booker for Crockett, he was already way past his prime. They were not going to give him a world title. Come on. No.
Well, so what you're basically telling me is that he's living vicariously through his father's legacy.
No. And I don't know if you know this, but he's Dusty Rhodes' son. I don't know if he's ever.
Oh yeah. I did hear that. I did hear
I don't know
that.
if he's ever mentioned that at all, but
I did mention that, yes. But he says that he has his own legacy and his own path, and he wants to complete it.
Well, I want him. He can. Well, like I said, his book sucks. His story sucks. Someone else's stories. There are other stories that are way more interesting than his.
Okay. Oh, and here comes the Army drill team, ladies and gentlemen. Cody wrote this. Introduce the Army drill team.
United States Army drill team.
From where in Virginia?
Fort Myers.
Where's Fort Myers in Virginia?
Fort Myers. I think that's in Florida.
No, it says Fort. No, that's Fort Myers. They said Fort Myers, Virginia. I don't know what Fort Myers is.
Okay.
It could be Northern Virginia, like near Tennessee.
Is that near Norfolk?
Norfolk's at the coast. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Norfolk and Hampton are like near the coast.
Okay.
Norfolk is the big Navy base.
Yeah.
Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, because I know Norfolk, Virginia is a big military city.
Yeah, that's where the Atlantic Fleet is based.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We used to drive by there all the time.
And you see, they had the aircraft. I've actually been on the John C. Stennis nuclear aircraft carrier at Norfolk.
Oh, sweet.
We were my friend Rick and I were at the powerboat races in Norfolk, and they had the Stennis open for a.
Fort Myers near Washington D.C. Yeah. So it's on the
near
Potomac.
Yeah.
It's actually near Arlington,
Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
But they had the the Stennis, as well as one of the nuclear submarines and a destroyer, all open for tour to the public.
Brad Nestler has been introduced, ladies and gentlemen, of CBS Sports, and he's going to be doing the Navy game tomorrow.
Oh,
It's,
I've heard of him.
and ladies and gentlemen, I just want to wish Michael Cole a happy 55th birthday. Michael Cole has turned 55 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be Army versus Navy tomorrow on CBS. Coverage begins at 3 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't that exactly what it's about? It's like more than a football game, baby. These guys are not worried about the NFL or NFL or the transfer portal. They're going to do something. It's so much more to those guys than just a football game. But for the 3 hours, it's a football game. It's like when you play the ground.
Tomorrow afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, beginning at 3 p.m., it's Army versus Navy.
When those two teams get together, you see this around public.
And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bobby Lashley, ladies and
Please,
gentlemen.
Lashley, beat him. Please, God, please, Lashley. Please.
Bobby
Please. Come on, Lashley.
I've never heard. I didn't think I'd ever hear you say that.
He's going against Karrion Kross.
Right.
Yeah, Lashley.
Yeah, come on. Destroy him, Lashley, please.
And Lashley is on his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to assume, Cherry, that you are not a Karrion Kross fan.
No, what gave you that impression? No, I really like wrestlers that are boring as milk toast and slow as molasses. The thing I will acknowledge is that he was very, very nice when we met him, especially to Josie. So was Scarlett. But
Right.
I cannot deal with watching him in the ring. But I've never seen him ballroom dance. So I don't. But either way, well, no, Scarlett told us he was. But
Bobby Lashley's father served in the Army.
Wasn't Lashley in the
Army as well?
Yeah, Lashley was in the Army.
Yeah, Lashley in the Army as well. All right, okay. And
yep, he was in the Army. He wrestled for Army.
yeah, so Lashley is going to perform in front of the troops, and he's going to take on Karrion Kross. Just to let you all know, ladies and gentlemen, Karrion Kross did block me on Twitter.
He blocked me too.
Yes.
I never tweeted at him either. That's the funny thing. I never said anything directly.
I made one comment, and that was the end of it.
He's very sensitive. He vanity searches, and if you don't say that he's made of sunshine and rainbows, you get blocked.
Right. I made one comment, ladies and gentlemen, and that was the end of it. So we're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. It's Bobby Lashley taking on Karrion Kross, and I'm with Cherry. I'm rooting for Lashley to beat Kross here in front of the troops. It'll be a breath of fresh air.
Please.
Me and Cherry are going to get revenge on Kross. We should interfere in the match and double team him.
Like I said, he was very nice. Like I said, he was very nice when we met him, but at the same time, it's like I
his
said,
character is boring.
I never tweeted him, nothing, and I don't know what exactly it was I said that triggered him, other than calling him Killer Clown. I don't know.
I think if I remember correctly, I did have Christina on the Wrestling Experience, and she did tell me that I think the reason why he blocked you on Twitter was that you tagged him in something.
No, I never tagged him.
You never tagged him in something?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I never responded to any tweet. I never tagged him in anything.
Oh, okay. Or maybe he thought you did, and
No, I never
I,
did.
I,
Never did.
I don't know. I have no idea what the. I know for me. I said a comment, and that was the end of it. Mm,
It's not. It's
like,
not. My wife's a better wrestler than he is. I'm just saying.
right,
And she's actually fairly good, like in the
right,
ring. Like she's been at it a long time.
right.
And I,
So,
and
ladies,
I enjoyed her show with her and show with Shotzi, the paranormal show.
right.
I actually did enjoy that. So, but
Mm.
but no, I never added him for anything. He vanity searches. There's a lot of people that told me that they have never sent him a direct tweet or anything like that, and he's blocked them too. Searches.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like, why are you so sensitive? It's like,
Not everyone's gonna like you. It's just
no,
not everyone's gonna like.
no,
And I mean, and I never said anything about him as a human being. I just
right,
said I just think he bores me as a wrestler, and he bores me in the ring. He has to be carried in every match.
right.
And if you're like 2 years into the business, that's one thing. But he's like 8 or 9 years into his career, and he's still having to be carried in every single match. Come on, that
Yeah, I know.
no.
No, I
And
don't
his
remember what.
took years off my life. I'm pretty sure.
Right. I don't know what. I forgot the comment that I made about his character, but he didn't care for it. You know, if you need a change, you need a change. That's. I mean, what's the
Well,
big
Christina got
deal?
blocked by him too, but I think she directly added him too. She directly sent him a tweet that got
Who,
her
who,
blocked, but not
who was
me.
that?
Christina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got blocked because she added him. As
Oh, okay.
now my Rybot now butt crack cry back butt rack Ryback. I earned that block because I called him. I responded to what he said about someone and called him a little B, and I earned that block. I wear that one proudly.
Wow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from True to the Truth. And Friday Night SmackDown. Bobby Lashley's in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and he is ready for carrying cross.
God, please
Oh,
be, please.
Montez Ford now is talking.
Oh man, they should have the
Oh
tapes.
yeah, he was in the Marine Corps as well.
Yes, he was.
Yes. And the Street Profit says they love performing in front of the troops. That is one of their favorite things to do on the calendar. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the CM Punk returns to Friday Night SmackDown, and he's going to be coming out to the troops later on here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
And he's going to be talking about wanting to main event WrestleMania. Well, he can main
Probably.
event all he wants as long as it's not for a title.
Right. And here comes Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen, with Scarlett.
He hasn't been on for what, like 5 months or so.
I think it's over 7, I think.
I haven't been complaining either,
I
Josie.
haven't noticed.
Yeah.
The only reason Carrion
And here comes Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen.
No,
Car- Karrion Kross with Scarlett on their way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you this much: if you don't have anything to do with, if you don't have any character or any storyline for this, I think it's time to have him send on his merry way. To be honest with you,
agree.
Karrion Kross and Scarlett now is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go.
The only thing good about him is like the song. That's
Right.
it. And that's actually her singing.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She actually has a decent singing voice.
Okay. All right. And Karrion Cross now.
Ah,
Um,
ah.
Karrion Cross now is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen.
Has he got a man bun?
He's got a
He's
what?
got, he's got itty bitty bitty ponytail now.
Oh, he's got a man bun. Oh, okay.
Uh, I don't
Yep,
even.
he's got a man bun. He's got a man bun. Little ponytail action going on.
I think it's. I don't think he has enough hair for a man bun. It's kind of a little
Bun
tiny.
ponytail. It's a ponytail.
Yeah, he don't. You don't have enough for a full on.
Right. So this is for the championship tournament, the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Ugly is your referee, and we're on the way. And here we go. Cross down. Oh, what a shoulder right to Bobby Lashley, and Lashley now. Oh, oh, what a back elbow by Lashley, and he missed. And Cross pushes him into the corner. Oh, what a knee to the gut, and he's kicking. He's kicking Bobby Lashley. He's channeling his inner Rockette, ladies and gentlemen. And Bobby Lashley, oh, what a back elbow. And Bobby Lashley now, oh, he's going for the hurt lock. Oh, and Bobby Lashley's face first into the turnbuckle. And Karrion Cross now, oh, what a forearm shot. And down goes Bobby Lashley. Lashley down. Karrion Cross is on the outside. And what's happening here? Now he whips Bobby Lashley. Lashley now leaps over the steps. And Bobby Lashley now, oh, and what? He leaps back over the steps and clothesline right in front of the troops. And he throws Karrion Cross back in the ring. And look at, oh, what a clothesline. And, oh, he tosses him across the ring. And look out. Oh, what a clothesline. And down goes Karrion Cross. Ladies and gentlemen, tickets for the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, are available right now through Ticketmaster. And individual tickets for WrestleMania weekend go on sale next week.
Oh, he lost his ponytail.
Yes, he did. And we're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much. And you are watching Friday Night Smackdown here on the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Oh, that is Hall of Famer Cherry. And thank you all so much for watching. We are in commercial mode, and we will be right back.
That's right.
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
He said he's wanting to grow his hair out to like where the Undertaker used to have it.
Oh. Okay.
He's trying to be Drew so bad he can't stand it. But Drew can wrestle.
So now let me ask you something, Jerry. Once he grows his hair out and he has it at the length, whose hair would you like to see? Whose hair would you like to see? His or Drew's?
Oh, please. Please.
Wrong answer. I'm sorry.
Why do you ask questions to which
you already know the answer?
I just wanted to hear that. I just wanted to hear that for that melody of music. I just wanted to.
See, Drew has had long hair since like before WWE. He's always had like long hair, except like when he was, I want to say like 19, and he had kind of like that 2000s boy band cut, and then he started to grow out.
Right.
I actually wish that he would stop trimming his and let it grow like to the length he had it back on the when he was on the Independence.
Okay.
Hi, Chris. Yeah, Billy.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Today, we saw Billy Starks last week or a couple of weekends ago at WrestleCage. She was wrestling Blake Christian at the GCW show.
Okay.
Oh my, that match was insane. Oh my God. It was so good. And she took one of the most hellacious bumps I've ever seen.
Wow.
Like she had a door and was getting ready to put it in the ring. He drop kicked the door into her face and the back of her head went against the guardrail.
Oh my gosh.
And she got up and continued the match. I was like, oh
Oh
my god!
my gosh.
And you could see from there's an angle where you could see
Right.
her head whip back and hit it. Oh my
Oh
god,
my gosh.
that was insane! But it
Wow.
was so good.
Wow.
I didn't realize she was only 19 though. God, that's all. Wow.
Young prodigy, ladies and gentlemen. At 1, 2, no, Bobby Lashley kicks out at 2.
Oh
And
God! Even that football announcer guy said, "I haven't seen Karen Cross since August."
oh my gosh. look how look. Oh, oh, oh. And
No, you're
Karrion
not.
Cross missed. Oh, super kick, and down goes Bobby Lashley. And Scarlett likes what she sees. And Bobby Lashley now kicks out at 2.
That was not a very good looking
Super kick.
upper kick. No.
No. And tonight, LA Knight and Orton will take on Solo and Jimmy Uso. Mm. And look out, Lashley now. Oh, down on the floor. Down on the mat
See,
goes Karen Cross. Face first. He
the
ate some
other people
canvas.
when they have hair like that, they will actually put their hair out of their face. But I mean,
Right.
it's okay that if he keeps
Oh,
it like that.
right.
It's okay. I'm not gonna. Come on, Bobby. Come
And
on.
Bobby now he got Karrion Cross off, and look out. Oh, neck breaker. And Bobby Lashley now is in firm control of Karrion Cross. And look out, and a suplex is coming up. And vertical, yes, down goes Karrion Cross.
I swear he should just be wrestling in a forest because he is lumbering.
Yes.
My God. Oh,
and Bobby Lashley now. Oh, what a knee to Bobby Lashley in the chest.
I've
And
seen
Karrion Cross
fly
now
traps.
and punch him down on the canvas.
I've seen flies and fly traps like move faster than him. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I know. And lastly, down the troops are going apoplectic. They're going apoplectic. When Bobby Lashley is set up, oh, what a spear! And that's it. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley is your winner. And he moves on in the tournament.
Thank you.
So, Lashley moves on. Will now meet Santos Escobar, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, that should be good.
That should be a good match. And I think that's the first time that Escobar has ever met Bobby Lashley.
I'm pretty sure.
So that,
it is.
yeah, I've never
At least in WWE. I don't know if they've met elsewhere, but
And here comes the Street Profits, ladies and gentlemen. They are happy. They are celebrating. They're celebrating Lashley's win. And there is Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. And this happened last Friday on Smackdown. And this happened in the women's division match, ladies and gentlemen. All the ladies were thrown out of the match. And Bianca and Bailey interfered in the match when she's not supposed to be out there. And look out. And Bianca defeated Kairi Singh. 1, 2, 3. And Bailey was not supposed to be there. Again, this is another point. Oh, and Bailey down is with damage, boring control, ladies and gentlemen. What is Bailey wearing with that coat? Black and red fur coat. Okay.
it looks kind of like Cruella.
Right. Charlotte versus Asuka. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the coat Dakota Kai now is talking to Bailey. So they're asking Bailey not to come out again. They're asking Bailey not to come out and interfere in the match. Stay back here where you belong. And Bailey's not going to listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. She's not going to listen. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is next, and he's going to cut a promo right here on Friday Night SmackDown. Punk is here live, and he's next. And CM Punk will be on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, after Drew McIntyre destroyed Sami Zayn, he's now going to go against Jey Uso.
Again?
Ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
He's already beat him twice.
And Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura are going to be coming face to face. Nightmare Cody Rhodes will take on Shinsuke Nakamura this Monday night on Raw from Cleveland, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, and the Rock and Roll, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen. So we are in commercial mode, ladies and gentlemen, and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown. My name is Orko, ladies and gentlemen, and that's Hall of Fame Cherry, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all so much for watching Friday Night SmackDown. We greatly appreciate it. We're in commercial mode, and you are watching SmackDown. We'll be back with more of the action and tribute to the troops if you keep it where it is. Oh man, oh man, Mashevitz.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas, Cabin Fever, rated PG.
With scoop, squeeze, mouthwash concentrate.
Yeah.
Squeeze to control the strength of your mouthwash.
I just
And find a zone all your
watching that dude is like, I would say like watching paint dry, but I've seen paint be a whole lot more exciting than that.
Or putting up a drywall to cover a entranceway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I digress. By the way, Cherry, I want to thank you again for your service here tonight. You have done an outstanding job as always. And yes, and it is a testament to why you belong in the Wrestling Experience Hall of Fame. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, me and Sean, Hall of Fame Cherry, will be back with Friday Night SmackDown on December the 22nd. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with Friday Night SmackDown on December the 22nd, and that will be our final Friday Night SmackDown watch along for 2023, ladies and gentlemen. And yes.
Yeah, I mean, and Queens of the Ring on Tuesday as well.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
New episode.
What was that, Cherry?
I said a new episode.
Yeah, new episode of the Queens of the Ring this Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, and Wesley will be the guest, and Cherry is your host of that telecast, ladies and gentlemen. And individual tickets for WrestleMania week go on sale next week. This is 2005 in Brigham Air Force. This is Qadar Air Force in Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, Camp Spectre in Tariq, Iraq. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 2004. 2003, Camp Victory in Baghdad, Iraq. Fort Hood in Killeen, Texas, 2018. The Naval Base in San Diego, 2017. 2019, Marine Corps Camp Lejeune. And Camp Victory in Baghdad in 2008. And Camp Spectre in Tariq, Iraq. And that is tribute to the troops. Ladies and gentlemen, there is Craig Moran and General Gary Ambrito. They are 4-star generals in the U.S. Army, ladies and gentlemen, and they are being celebrated tonight here at the Tribute of the Troops here on Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever see a service member or a service woman, salute them, ladies and gentlemen, because they are good at what they do. Ladies and gentlemen, protecting the freedom of us. And for us to have this kind of freedom where we have this platform, ladies and gentlemen, to speak about wrestling and to speak about our freedoms and everything. So our troops have done a lot for us, ladies and gentlemen, and we should salute them. And ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is on his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. On his way, and the crowd is going apoplectic, as the late Gorilla Monsoon would say, ladies and gentlemen. This place is going bananas, ladies and gentlemen.
Pandemonium.
That's right. Pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Pandalarium.
Pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen. And the troops and CM Punk is hugging the troops, ladies and gentlemen. And the fans of CM Punk are going crazy. And look at that. He's looking at the championship belt. He likes that. And CM Punk now. Ladies and gentlemen, that belt that guy was holding at ringside cost $500, ladies and gentlemen, on WWEshop.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't do the whole replica thing like that.
So CM Punk now is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk now is loving the troops, and he loves being on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time since we've seen CM Punk on Friday Night SmackDown.
I mean, there was a time when he was the best thing on SmackDown, like especially with the Straight Edge Society.
Right.
He to me, honestly, at that point, he and Drew were the only reasons I was watching WWE
Right.
at that point.
You said, I'm not going to get my time cut. You want to chant? Go ahead and chant, says CM Punk. We're at the 9 o'clock hour. It's almost all Friday Night SmackDown is coming to a close. And the crowd and the troops are chanting CM Punk. The place is so loud you can't even hear yourself think. Adam Pearce is trying to sign me to Monday Night Raw. No. CM Punk is laughing. Where you gonna sign? So CM Punk is talking about where's he gonna sign. I'm gonna leave it all up to you. Do you want to see me on SmackDown or do you want to see me on Raw?
Well, if he's going to main event for a title, it should be against Roman. Not
So
against.
then
not
what you're saying is that you want him to move over to SmackDown so that Drew can go after Rollins.
Well, I think Drew's going to get that title shot at Royal Rumble against Seth, and I think he should beat Seth.
Well, let me ask you something. If he doesn't win at the Royal Rumble, we'll then add him to the Elimination Chamber, and then.
But it depends on who's getting the Elimination Chamber match. Is it Raw
Right.
or is it SmackDown? And whoever wins the Royal Rumble will probably determine which brand will get the Elimination Chamber.
Right. CM Punk now is being chanted. CM Punk. The crowd is chanting CM Punk. What do you guys want to talk about? And he's talking about Cody Rhodes. There's a few people. They don't like the happy-go-lucky CM Punk. Remember, CM Punk has a clause in his contract. He has to be very careful what he says. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown is trending on Twitter. Okay. Now we're gonna get to the spicy CM Punk. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get to the spicy part.
You turn this up to 11. Allow me to be
Put my feet up on the couch.
you all know and love.
Oh, he's gonna be spicy.
It's not. What do you want to talk about?
Feet up on the couch. And not
Well, hold on. Who do you want me to talk about? Oh.
so it's not what do y'all want to talk about?
It's about who do you want me to talk about?
You want me to talk about.
Roman.
Rollins is another thing. So if he feuds with Rollins, he must sign with Raw.
Then it shouldn't be for a title.
Well, Rollins still has the title, so that means that he would have to go after. If he wants the title, he would have to go after Rollins. If that's the road they want to travel on, I mean,
By the sounds of it, somebody who's never here.
the tribal chief.
Oh.
Oh,
Of course,
okay.
Punk was the one that originated the Shield.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he didn't want Roman
What-
in it.
what-
He wanted Chris Hero in it.
What was that?
So it was Punk's idea for the Shield. He didn't
Right.
want Roman in that. He wanted Dean, he wanted Seth, but he wanted Chris Hero, not Roman.
Oh,
And he was.
and I don't know. So, by the way, shout out to the main event, Jay Uso. I see you, Us.
By the way,
Do I want to go with Monday Night Raw and hang out with Jay Uso? I'll stay on SmackDown. And what a mess with Jimmy Uso.
hang out with Jay Uso. You don't want to stay here.
He's got a lot of cousins. Holy cow. Little needless Samoans.
Uso. Holy gosh.
I'm going to get him to watch him in action.
I'm talking about endless demos.
His little voices in his head.
I'm going to need backup, and they're in tag team action tonight. Can I trust a guy?
I don't know if we're going to get along or we might not get along. I'm being positive.
Can I tag with Randy Orton? I don't know. We're going to get along. We're not going to get along. It'll probably be entertaining.
And his name is L.A. Knight. Yeah.
That would tag with me.
Let me talk to you, Cherry.
Tonight, and his name is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Who else? Oh. Someone
He
said
said I could fight Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. That'd be interesting, right?
Let's pump the brakes for a second.
Maybe I can fight Kevin Owens.
Kevin and I are too much alike. Okay.
I'm going to warn you just for a second. Kevin's a little bit prickly, and I need to say is that him and I are too much alike. And I don't know,
All right.
That's ROH guys too.
working with somebody who punches people.
What was that, Cherry?
I said they're both ROH guys too.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it's 2023, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't.
CM Punk. The crowd is chanting CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Even JBL is happy to see CM Punk.
Everybody's happy to see CM Punk.
And the JBL.
Everybody's welcoming me back with open arms.
There's only one bad apple that spoils the bunch.
One guy. There's always that one bad
And not because of his whiny voice.
He's not wrong.
But I'm not going to put
Who's he talking about?
anything he has to say, and it's not because of his whiny voice.
He's probably.
It's because he's not even the man in his own household.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, he's definitely
Oh.
talking He's talking about Seth.
Oh,
Now they're singing this song.
I think I know where he's going now. Okay.
He said all he's got is that song.
All he's got is that song. Okay, so I think we're going. I think I know where this is going. Where I sign on Monday night. I'm here to listen to Nick Aldis. I got an interview with Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. And then Monday night on Cleveland. So Punk is going to listen to all the general managers from NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. Well, Punk being in NXT, I don't think that would fit.
No.
And I'm the monkey wrench in their future plans. Everybody wants to talk about finishing their stories. I'm going to put pen to paper. So now we're going to find out who CM Punk is going to work. Who is he going to go with this Monday night on Raw in Cleveland?
I think he goes with Raw because he's going to be on Raw. Therefore,
yeah, I mean, it's a logic. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, well, just like they said, I mean, just like what happened with Randy Orton. He signed on SmackDown for SmackDown. I mean, hello, gonna get the big pot. So,
Hard Red featuring Morgan Wallen theme song for SmackDown for tribute to the troops tonight. So, like Terry said, ladies and gentlemen, like she brilliantly said, he will sign with Raw because he kept talking about Rollins. He kept talking about how he dislikes him. So apparently, this is the role that the WWE's got.
But he also talked about Roman.
He also talked about Roman too.
He could stay a free agent and go where and do whatever. I mean, that's also a possibility too.
Right. And here comes Charlotte Flair, ladies and gentlemen. What was that, Cherry?
I think that would actually make things more exciting because you never know where and when he's going to show up.
That's what I think. You know, that I like that. I like that idea, Cherry, because this way it's intrigue. You don't know what show he's going to pop up on.
Formerly known as Mom. This is Brooke.
The Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Cricket 5G. Ladies and gentlemen, Cricket 5G will present the Royal Rumble, and it will happen on Saturday night, January the 27th. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Asuka in a WrestleMania rematch against Charlotte Flair. And the referee in this contest, ladies and gentlemen, is Charles Robinson, another Carolina darling. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Charlotte, she went to Providence High School. She was a star on the volleyball team.
Really? That's cool. And deadline is tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, on Peacock. Ladies and gentlemen, and again, Cherry, I have to commend you again for doing a great job on that rundown. Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely great. I enjoyed listening to you and DJ Storms do the show. It was great.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. And tomorrow night, live from Bridgeport, Connecticut, it will be NXT's Deadline. And that will be NXT's final event on 2023. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial mode. and you are watching Friday Night SmackDown here on the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Earl Gold. That is Hall of Fame Cherry, and thank you so much for tuning in to Friday Night SmackDown and here on Fox. We'll be back with more of Friday Night SmackDown the last hour if you keep it where it is. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, at 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, on TNT, it's AEW Rampage, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if you noticed or not, Cherry, but there is some AEW fans that said that they want to sue Tony Khan for pricing them out of AEW events. They are accusing Tony Khan and the AEW staff of pricing way too high and putting out the poor that can afford AEW tickets.
Duh. Is all.
So we have to see where that goes, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you this much. I said this last night on the Wrestling Experience. If you all didn't see the show, you can go back and watch it. When I started following AEW and I started going to their events, the tickets used to be affordable. And at that, and they were cheap. They were really cheap, ladies and gentlemen. When I started going to AEW events, they were really cheap. And at that time, ladies and gentlemen, WWE had a very hard time selling their tickets. They had a very hard time putting butts in seats because of what Mr. McMahon was doing at the time when he was running creative. But now all of a sudden the trend has reversed. The WWE's tickets are affordable and AEW is going the expensive route, but they can't seem to put butts in seats. So how ironic, ladies and gentlemen, have the tables turned. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's not just the pricing. The pricing's a big part of it. But I heard that they're going to start admonishing people who do stuff on social media. Who's going to admonish him whenever he decides to act like a brat, too?
Yeah, that's another thing, too.
Done a significant amount of damage to that fan base, just as much as pricing has. But yes, the pricing is ridiculous.
Yes, and CM Punk now is being met by Kevin Owens backstage. Kevin Owens now has Punk and Charlotte Flair's in the middle of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. She is waiting for Asuka, ladies and gentlemen. I think tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this SmackDown has been really good. They're doing less backstage segments. They're focusing on the matches, the quality of matches. They're getting the matches out for people. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Damage Control, ladies and gentlemen, or as I like to call them, Boring Control, ladies and gentlemen. And Asuka's coming down, ladies and gentlemen, with Damage Control. Remember, they told Bayley to stay in the back. Will she listen? We'll see. Asuka now is dancing her way into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. All of these ladies have come out to meet Damage Control, and they're fighting all the way up the ramp, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's Mia.
That's me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And Bianca Belair and Shotzi meet them at the entrance, and now they're all beating the stew. They are beating the stew out of Damage Control. And this segment is brought to you by Danny Morbido. Positivity in your plate, ladies and gentlemen. And Charlotte is waving at Asuka, and the match is on the way. Charlotte Flair wants a piece of Asuka. Come on, she says. Asuka now is kicking. She's kicking Charlotte. Charlotte now grabs Asuka, and down she goes. Down goes Asuka. Nip up by Charlotte. Charlotte now is good. Oh, what a back elbow by Asuka. Oh, insecurity. And down goes Asuka. And look at Charlotte now, clothesline. And 1, 2. No. Asuka kicks out at 2. Asuka rolls out on the floor. Charlotte is looking around at the audience. And what is she doing? Oh, baseball slide. And down goes Asuka. Oh, Charlotte now with a chop in front of the SmackDown announcers. Oh, look out. Asuka now is being chopped. Oh, and look out. Oh, and Charlotte just got her face mashed into the ring post. And she gets her face smashed again at that ring edge of the apron. Asuka with a baseball slide and a knee to Charlotte's face. And Asuka now is going on the outside. And what is she doing here? No, Charlotte meets her and back first on the edge of the barricade. And down goes Asuka. And now Charlotte rolls back in. She breaks up Charles Robinson's count. And what's happening here? Asuka down. And Charlotte's going to the top rope. Is she going to do her famous moonsault? Yes, she is, ladies and gentlemen. And bang! She barely touched Asuka, but she got enough of the glancing blow. And down goes Asuka. And we're going to commercial. And you are watching Friday Night SmackDown here on the Hardcore Sports Network. And thank you so much. And we'll be back with more of the action if you keep it where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, in a programming note, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we will present AEW's Collision. AEW's Collision will be tomorrow night here on the TNT Network, here on the Hardcore Sports Network. So please tune in. Me and Hall of Fame Sarah will bring you AEW Saturday night's Collision, and that will happen tomorrow night. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we return with Monday Night Raw. It'll be me. It'll be Hall of Fame Cherry. It'll be Hall of Fame Sarah. And, of course, Denise. We all will bring you Monday Night Raw from Cleveland, Ohio. And that will happen Monday night on Raw.
The most of holiday magic. Because for teenagers.
So, ladies and gentlemen, again, we want to wish everybody a happy Hanukkah and happy holidays to everyone who's celebrating Hanukkah. Thank you so much for watching the Friday Night SmackDown. And as I said before, I'll say again, we'll be back with more Friday Night SmackDown action if you keep it where it is. We are, get ready for the new game show. We Are Family here on Fox, and that will happen on January the 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen.
They were one of a kind. I'm gonna miss you, Uncle Philip.
I think we're all feeling the same things right now. Why? Why would the team?
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, after this telecast, you can head over to TNT and watch the AEW Rampage. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be Rampage. And that will happen right after Friday Night SmackDown at 10, except out in the West Coast.
Yes.
And we are back live with Friday Night SmackDown and Tribute to the Troops. It is Asuka taking on Charlotte Flair. Both ladies are down. We're starting from square one in the match. And Charles Robinson is your official.
Well, it's Asuka and Charlotte. I mean, come on.
I got two Carolina people, two Charlatans in the ring.
Robinson.
Yes.
Charlotte and Charlie.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, and I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, I think that Charles Robinson should be inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame, in my opinion. And down goes Asuka. And down goes Asuka, ladies and gentlemen. Down goes Asuka. If you know Charles Robinson's history, ladies and gentlemen, he was part of the WCW, ladies and gentlemen. And
referee.
He was Ric Flair's referee for quite.
He was
a while.
Ric Flair's referee, ladies and gentlemen. Little Nate, they used to
Little
call him.
You know what's funny is not long, like when I was working in downtown Charlotte for quite
Yeah.
some time, I used to see him in my building like every Thursday. And then when I
Right.
finally met him, he told me, I told him, I'm like, yeah, I used to see
Uh-oh.
you in 3 Wachovia Center all the time. He was like, yeah, my then wife worked in that building, but she's passed away since
Right.
then. It's like, oh my
Right.
God, I felt awful when he said that.
Oh, and Oscar rolls up Charlotte and she wins the match. Oscar wins because of Bailey's interference. Oscar, as you all know, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Robinson lost his wife to cancer just some many years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar wins the match, even though Bailey was not supposed to be down at ringside. She still interfered in the match with the shenanigans. And I don't think Damage Control is going to be happy about this. So Nick Aldis now is showing CM Punk the folder and the contract, and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes is going to talk to CM Punk.
God, he sticks his nose in everything.
So Punk looks like he's going to enter the Royal Rumble as well. And he said, thanks for having me. And Cody said, welcome to the team. And Cody now says that he will be talking to Punk behind the scenes. John Bradshaw, Layfield, Kevin Patrick, and Michael Cole greet you to Friday Night SmackDown Tribute to the Troops, ladies and gentlemen. National Medal of Honor, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Cole is talking about the Medal of Honor, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, and again, happy birthday to Michael Cole. He turns 55 years old, ladies and gentlemen, and he looks good, ladies and gentlemen. This was at the White House, ladies and gentlemen, when President Obama was the president, ladies and gentlemen. Florence.
Our nation's highest military distinction, the Medal of Honor. Very worst day, he managed to summon his very best.
Zamir percent.
Into of Afghanistan, and then the visual came out of a structure to our left. No, it was suicide vest.
I saw this guy's eyes were pretty red.
I ran towards him.
These are the men that we lost, ladies and gentlemen, in combat. Gentlemen.
4 of my
Close
friends.
wide.
Command Sergeant Major Griffin, Major Gray, Major Kennedy, and Miguel Del Fonta.
Flo will always carry that day and the 4 men that he lost with him.
A lot of survivors guilt. That moment changed who I was and who I would become instantly.
He saved a lot of soldiers' life, Captain Flo.
The road to recovery was long.
Flo,
Wow. Look at that.
his
34
foot is fused and
surgeries,
he's missing
Jesus.
parts of his calf.
Yeah.
Right, every day live now for 4 individuals, not just for myself.
It's a lot about knowing that he can make a difference in this world on behalf of those 4 men that we lost that day.
Wow.
I did my job. I do it all over again. That's the beauty of service. Because when you
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to commercial. And you are watching Friday Night SmackDown Tribute to the Troops here on the Hardcore Sports Network.
Believe it or not, baby.
At University of Phoenix.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial mode, and thank you for watching Friday Night SmackDown here on Fox.
For under 11K in less than a year.
Hey, Josie.
Too obvious to be a
Our cousin
coincidence.
January said to let her know when you get older if you want to do archaeology or museum studies, because she's an archaeologist. Kind of like, well, I mean, it's more local, but kind of like Indiana Jones. He's an
Hmm.
archaeologist and a historian.
Hmm.
Well, how did that
That's
come
a,
up?
She was messaging me about going out, wanting to know if I've heard anything from him, and I said no. I'm staying out of that.
Yeah, I know Grant Sewell.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial mode, and we'll be back with more Friday Night SmackDown if you keep it where it is.
Turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone
Oh, man.
and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on.
But yeah, Josie was actually featured in our, not only on our local news, but in our local hometown newspaper, because the governor of North Carolina, Roy Cooper, came and to the school because it's an A+ school, and
Yes,
she got to show the governor. She taught the governor about friction, and showed the little contraption that they were building and everything.
yes,
And she just looked at him and said it had to do with like a marble rolling to, and she asked him, would you like to be the one to roll the marble? And he said yes. So she was teaching our current governor about friction.
you know something, Cherry. I like hearing stories like that because that made my heart grow fonder. I don't have any children of my own. I don't. But I'll tell you this much, Cherry. You are one proud mother. You and Charlie. You raised a great daughter. You raised a very respectable daughter, and she's going to go places. Between the two of you's tutelage and everything else, and all your knowledge and everything, that child is going to go places. And I commend you for it, and I applaud you for it, and thank God for good parents like yourselves.
Yep.
Because there are a lot of kids in this world, ladies and gentlemen, that do not grow up like that.
Absolutely.
But I am not going to go there. I'm not even going to travel on that road. But anyway, yeah, you really are something else. Nothing short of sensational, Cherry, as a
Thank
mother, and you and Charlie as a father. I commend you for it because you have a great daughter. You really do.
she
Um,
is a very good kid.
She's a blessing.
And I mean,
she's great.
she's done a lot of things that I wouldn't have even dreamed of as a kid.
Right.
Like, you know who else said she was going places?
Mm.
Sting.
Yeah,
Sting.
I agree,
Sting looked at her and said that little girl's going places.
and
She's got.
I
She,
agree with that assessment.
he, he said she's got more personality than every person in this building
Yes.
combined.
Yes. And you can see, and you could also see the exuberations of her intelligence. It came from both of you. And I like that. It makes my heart grow fonder to see a child like that and willing to learn and grow and learn from mistakes and learn from the mothers and learn from the fathers. I like to hear things like that because it makes the world better
Yeah,
when you raise a great child.
and we try to
The War and Treaty.
instill good values into her. So
Well, you did, and you succeeded, and you've hit a grand slam with her. So
thank you,
congratulations on that.
thank
Um,
thank you.
you're welcome.
Warren,
To,
so good. Oh my God.
yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, the Sunday we have football on Fox. You can check that out, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a football fan, you can check that out on Fox, ladies and gentlemen. And Kevin Patrick and JBL and Michael Cole, the birthday Michael Cole, are back with more Friday Night SmackDown tribute to the troops.
This show is awesome.
All right, so we're gonna go to the progressive match flow, ladies and gentlemen, and that is presented by Progressive. And this happened last Friday. Logan Paul finally showed up after 10 months away from WWE TV.
Not quite that long, but yeah, too long to have a title.
Well, I'll tell you this much, Laser. Sarah said it brilliantly. Part-timers do not belong to have championships. Again, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, I've said that, but people have told me, no, you are wrong. People have jumped down my throat and said that I'm wrong. So, okay, so I'll back off. If you believe that's what you believe, that part-timers should have titles, okay, no problem. Mm. And Grayson Waller came out and interfered in the match, and and Kevin Owens was taking on Grayson Waller last Friday on SmackDown, and Grayson Waller, working on the hand. He was working on Kevin Owens' arm and hand, and they were taking selfies. And he rolled him up 1, 2. Kevin Owens wins the match last Friday night on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens now walks away your winner on Brooklyn's Friday night SmackDown. That happened last Friday. Randy Orton is backstage and he's getting ready. And here comes LA Knight. He's greeting Orton. Oh, and CM Punk is greeting them. So now we got 3 heads we have 3 heads here. That was some reading of the minds. Yeah. Let me talk to you, Cherry. Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Hello.
And we are ready for the SmackDown main event, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Solo on his debut.
Hey, Josie, it's chicken.
And here comes Solo, ladies and gentlemen. Sokoa. Ladies and gentlemen, Solo Sokoa is on his way down to the ring, along with Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso and Solo.
So funny story. Rikishi,
Yes.
And Jacob Fatu were at WrestleMania, and they both found out that Josie was the little girl that called him chicken and Solo chicken. In the thing, they both gave her a fist bump.
Oh, okay.
Jacob Fatu actually took a picture of her and sent it to Solo, saying, "Hey, I found that little girl that called you a chicken. She's really cool."
I love it. And it's up next, ladies and gentlemen. Tribute to the troops, ladies and gentlemen. We've had so much fun. So, Cherry, let me ask you something. What do you think of SmackDown so far?
I think it's pretty good. I like CM Punk's promo. I like the right person won in the Lashley match. The Santos Dragon Lee match was pretty good. That kind of continues that storyline, that kind of weird storyline with LWO. I'd heard that actually Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo were going to be joining Santos at some point. So that could be very interesting. They're saying that Charlotte might have gotten hurt in that match with Asuka. But the backstage segments, the ones that they've had, seem to like either further plots or kind of set up others. Because they're kind of really setting it up that you don't know what CM Punk's going to do, because he just had like a little run in with Randy. He just had a little run in with Kevin Owens.
Right.
He had a little thing with Cody. So I mean, they're kind of. I mean, it could go either way. I still think he should stay a free agent and just show up whenever and wherever.
Right.
I mean, but I do think it really kind of irritates me that he comes back and people literally want to hand him the title. And it's like, why? Because he showed up? I mean, no. And Lashley even said that himself. Lashley said that he hopes that they don't just strap that belt on him or a belt on him. I think it sends a really bad message to the locker room. And you're gonna. I mean, if you're just gonna you're already handing a celebrity a major title, and you have Roman Reigns, who's not showing up all the time, which I mean, I know he's got extenuating circumstances with the with the chemo, he's not able to keep up the pace that he once did at one point. But literally someone walking in and literally being handed the title is not good business, and you're going to have a mass exodus of people that are not going to put up with that have been loyal to that company. I can tell you that.
Right. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a brilliant assessment by you.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved him. I'm glad he's back.
But I agree with what you're saying, though.
Yeah, but something with him and AEW, something always felt off about that.
Right.
It's almost like he was like a revenge thing instead of I want to be there thing. He seems like he actually does want to be here, and especially and I think his big problem was maybe not so much with Hunter, because Hunter always said he never had a problem with him, so he didn't know where all that was coming from. But he definitely had a problem with Vince McMahon, which I can.
Well, that was obvious.
Well, I totally relate to that because I have a big problem with Vince McMahon too.
Right. I think everyone does. Roman Reigns returns next week on Friday Night SmackDown.
For the 20,000th time.
Right. And Grayson Waller will be taking on an NXT superstar next week. What was that, Cherry?
So how many Roman Reigns returns graphics is that now? Are we up to 25 yet?
I think it was 37.
Dang, that was way off.
And Kevin Owens will take on Austin Theory next week.
Come on, KO.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Greens Bay, Wisconsin, and the Reach Center. Ladies and gentlemen, in Green Bay, ladies and gentlemen, home of the Cheeseheads. Ladies and gentlemen. And here comes LA Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Yeah, the troops and everyone in the arena is going nuts for LA Knight, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd is going apoplectic, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me talk to you, Cherry.
Everybody's saying
LA Knight. Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that they were reporting that he got married this week? And he came out and said, if anyone's got pictures of this wedding that I supposedly had, can you send them to me, because I have no idea about it. So he's not married. I just thought that was freaking hilarious. I swear, I love it when wrestlers put dirt sheets in the mud. I love it.
I love it because it serves them. It serves them right. And here comes the Viper, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the Viper.
Drew's done it to him over and over again. Dave Meltzer's so ticked off because he doesn't know what's actually going on with Drew's contract. He's now like getting. But
you know something, I'm glad that you brought that up, Jerry, because Dave Meltzer comes on Twitter and he keeps saying, he's close to a deal. Then he turns around 24 hours later and he says, he's not done with a deal. He has walked away. Then he turns around and he says, Drew walked out in the WWE. Drew doesn't want to talk to management now. I mean, where do you get this stuff from? Where are you getting this?
But now he's saying, Drew was upset about something else at the Royal Rumble, not that. The next night, Drew said, people have been saying stuff about me.
Right.
And then they took the picture of him at Raw, like right after that. He's smiling. He's standing there with Seth Rollins smiling. I'm like, yeah, he's so upset at management, his dimples are showing. Drew and his contract are both like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah, but you know something I would never be a journalist and put something on Twitter that I don't have no factual base to it, or no credibility to it, or I never interviewed the wrestler, or I never got from the horse's mouth. I cannot live with myself knowing that I put something out there in the universe that could be very damaging to everyone involved, not only to the fan base, but to the wrestler himself. So I would not say anything at this point. You don't know what's going on with him. Close your lips.
So,
Close your lips.
so a little funny tidbit. So at the Royal Rumble, a
Mhm.
certain um, journalist in his company was making those claims that Drew walked out. Drew was left in a huff. He threw on a hoodie. He was mad.
Mhm.
And then they said, "Oh no, it's something else." No, oh no, it's something else. No, literally came up with 5 stories and making it sound like they were there. No, they were at WrestleCade in North
No,
Carolina.
you told me that. You said that. You said that
I
on
saw
Raw.
that MFer myself. I saw him
Yeah, we
there.
walked past him like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I wanted to like stick my
He had
foot
a
out and
booth.
trip him,
He had a booth up.
and I never went over there because I
And
couldn't
at
stand.
the same token, guys, at the same token, he was tweeting all this stuff on Twitter, and I was reading it, and I did not believe anything that was being said by several different people on Twitter.
Because
I
apparently
heard
he
it
could
from the
teleport from North Carolina to wherever
right, exactly,
be
exactly,
backstage
exactly.
to
Like you
see all
were, like right, you were like one article says, we were backstage, and I was like, okay, yeah, okay, you were in Rosemont, Illinois, okay, okay, great, and
No, you weren't.
uh,
I literally just saw you in North
right,
Carolina. You're not there. Shut up.
exactly. And we're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen, of the SmackDown main event. And you are watching the SmackDown watch along here on the Hardcore Sports Network. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with the main event in just a nanosecond. Go ahead, Cherry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like he said, Drew trolls him. He's just like when he first came back, there was all that talk about his contract, and he was like, Triple H and I would talk, and it was like, did you see what I supposedly said or what you supposedly said? And they were laughing about it. They laugh at these clowns all the time. They know nothing. Drew is not talking to anyone about his contract. And the people that and they said that people who know Drew and are close to Drew say he's going to let his contract expire and go back home for a little while and blah blah blah. I'm like, Drew's not talking to you because Drew knows you're a snake and he doesn't like you and he's tired of you misrepresenting him.
Yeah,
Just like everyone else. No one is talking to
yeah,
him.
and nobody, the thing is like I said before, I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a messenger, ladies and gentlemen, and I report things as it happens. But when I see things that are really far fetched, I do call out on them. I do call out on them. And unless you have spoken to the person, unless you know them personally, unless you've sat down with them and interviewed them, you really should not put something out in the universe that you know that you can't back up with facts, because you're going to box yourself into a situation where you really your reputation will be tarnished at that point. And that's something people don't realize, or some people don't understand, is that when you put something out in the universe and somebody calls you out on it and you can't back up those facts, you could be in serious doo-doo. You're going to be in serious doo-doo because you don't know what you're talking about.
So but the way they made it sound like they said that people close to him are saying that he's going to let his contract ride out and he's going to go back home. People close to him, people close. What it sounds like is, so we talked to this kid who knows this guy whose father knows the supervisor of the 31 flavors that Drew walked into. That Drew and Sheamus walked into the other night, and they were overheard saying the word Smackdown. So that means that they're not re-signing their contract. That's exactly what it sounds like. Clowns. You're clowns.
Any, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, we are in commercial mode. We are waiting the conclusion of the SmackDown main event, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, main event Jey Uso will take on Drew McIntyre this Monday night on Raw from Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. And Shinsuke Nakamura will take on Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw. Raw this Monday night is from Cleveland, Ohio. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Friday Night SmackDown. It's LA Knight, Randy Orton taking on Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy now is in the ring, and he has Orton in a headlock. And look out, Orton now picks up Orton, and down he goes. Down he goes. And now both men are down. And Jason Ayers is your referee. And Randy Orton now is crawling to LA Knight. Let's see if he's going to make a tag. Jimmy now is crawling over to Solo. Solo is tagged. Knight is in, and they're the legal men. And look out. And now he's shucking and jiving, and he's left and right and to Solo. No, reverses it. And Solo, no. Swinging neck breaker. Down goes Solo. The crowd is going apoplectic. LA Knight now is beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of Solo. And this segment is brought to you by Denny Moore Beef Stew. Positivity in your plate. And LA Knight now. And LA Knight now whips to the rope. No, reverses it. And oh, what a kick.
Yeah.
And yeah. And down goes Jimmy. Yeah. And Solo, belly to belly. And down goes LA Knight. Ladies and gentlemen. And look at this belly to belly. Look at this. Wham! Wham! Ladies and gentlemen, right down on the canvas. And that was presented by Cricket 5G, the replay, ladies and gentlemen. And Solo now. Oh, what a right hand by Solo. LA Knight now is in the wrong neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. And Solo now is he's grabbing at his honker. He's grabbing at his and Jimmy now. Jimmy now. And tomorrow night we're in Bridgeport, ladies and gentlemen. And State College, PA this Sunday. And then Cleveland this Monday. And next Friday we are in Green Bay. And look out. And down goes LA Knight. And 1, 2, no. LA Knight kicks out at 2. And Solo now is stepping on LA Knight. And what's he doing there? Oh, what a nasty headbutt. What a nasty headbutt by Solo. And what is happening here? What is happening here? And he picks up Solo. Oh, what a right hand. Oh, what a kick to the gut. And look out. And look out now. And now, look out now. And Solo now. Jimmy is telling Solo something. And what's going to happen here? LA Knight is crumbled in the corner. And Solo now is setting up. And he's going to use his assets. Oh, right in his face with his assets. Ladies and gentlemen, right in his face. Ladies and gentlemen. And Solo now, what is he doing? He tags in Jimmy. He did like a Rikishi right in his face. Right in his face, ladies and gentlemen. And Jimmy now is pretending to be Muhammad Ali. Wants to box LA Knight. And look out now. And what a chop now. What a chop. What a chop now. Oh, what a tag. Tagging Solo. Solo is the legal man in the match. Now Jimmy and Solo have LA Knight. And what's going to happen here? They whip him into the corner. Down goes LA Knight. And now, what is this? What is this now? Solo's going to do it again. He's going to use his assets against LA Knight. And what is this here? What is it? Yep, here it comes. He's going to do it again. And no, this time he missed. Back first, right into an empty corner. And now he grabs LA Knight, pushes him into the corner. Oh, LA Knight with his foot. And oh, what a bulldog! And down goes Solo. Now Orton is pacing around. He's going out the plicnic. Jimmy's trying to tell the audience to keep quiet. And and Orton is like, come on, bring on the noise. And tags Orton. Orton comes in the match. The crowd is going apoplectic. Down goes Jimmy. Down goes Solo. LA Knight goes through the ropes and drop kicks Solo. And he missed. And look at, oh, and what a power slam. And I think Orton is going into that place. Oh, yep. Here it comes. Typical. No. And he drags Orton outside the ring. No, he stops. Oh, shot to the gut. And bang. Right into the SmackDown table. Back first on the SmackDown table. Ladies and gentlemen. And down goes Jimmy. Now both men are down. Randy Orton now is grabbing Jimmy. And he throws Jimmy back into the ring. Now Orton rolls into the ring. And uh-oh. And now he grabs Jimmy by his ponytail. And now he's going to bring him into the ring. And typical Orton, he's going to DDT him right on the ring, right on the floor, right on the mat. And bang! Jimmy gets DDT'd. And now Orton is going into that place. The crowd is going crazy. And Orton is ready to RKO Jimmy. Jimmy now, and from behind Solo. Solo now from behind. Now he's going to work. He's going to spike Orton. Look out, LA Knight go. Oh, DDT. Solo on the outside. And Jimmy now tries to, and look out, and RKO. That's it. 1, 2, 3. That is it. That is it. LA Knight and Orton are your winners. Here on Tribute to the Troops. Here's your winners, ladies and gentlemen. This was absolutely great. Watch this. No, he missed. And bang! And that is it. 1, 2, 3. Slam the door. That was it. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how Friday Night SmackDown comes to a conclusion.
Don't you dare RKO LA Knight. Don't you dare. JoJo said we don't care.
And that is how Friday Night SmackDown goes off the air.
No, it's not been 2 years.
What are we even doing here? Where are we going?
Oh God, is that Tom Cruise version of the Mummy? Ew.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is how SmackDown comes off the air. But before we go, ladies and gentlemen, before we ride into the sunset, ladies and gentlemen, Cherry, your final thoughts on SmackDown and your grade, please.
My letter grade, I'm gonna give it a B+. I thought it was pretty good. The ending match was predictable, but it was good because it's tribute to the troops, so you got to send the crowd home happy with the face win. Most of the matches were pretty good. The Charlotte Asuka one got wrapped up early. Apparently, Charlotte actually legitimately hurt her knee, so that's not good for her.
No.
But
She's okay.
but they're advancing the storyline. I'm thinking they're probably going to be turning Bayley face probably at Royal Rumble. It looks like they're going to be advancing that. But yeah, most of the matches were pretty good. I think the two right ones that are in that tournament that had matches this week won. And the CM Punk promo was really good. The interaction, like I said, I really liked his interaction with Kevin and everything. So Monday's definitely going to be interesting to see where this is going to go. He's probably going to wind up signing with Raw because it's a Raw crowd and everything.
Right.
But honestly, I thought he kind of had some interesting interactions with people on SmackDown. So I
Right.
don't know. And I have no clue who's honestly going to win this Royal Rumble. You've got a lot of egos in that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be intriguing to see who's going to win
It's
this Rumble.
whoever's ego is the biggest
Right.
is going to wind up winning unless they put it on to actually give it to someone who has been there the whole time and been loyal and faithful to that company. But
Right.
this is WWE. We know that doesn't happen all the time. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a B plus. And like Wes said, don't forget Queens of the Ring episode 2 this Tuesday at 8:30 this time. And
Right.
Cherry, Denise, and Sarah, we will be welcoming Wesley to the show. So
Yeah. Again, like I said, thank you, Wesley, for that promo, and thank you again. We will be the Queens of the Ring will follow Monday Night Raw watch along, ladies and gentlemen, and that will happen on Tuesday night at 8:30 Eastern time. And like I said, Wesley is the guest, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna have fun with that little show, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Cherry, I want to thank you again for coming on Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you for filling in. Thank you so much for your time and your effort. And Charlie, thank you very much for appearing on the show tonight, as always.
What's your letter grade, Earl?
Yes, I'm going to do that right now, ladies and gentlemen. And my letter grade, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this SmackDown an A. This SmackDown gets an A, ladies and gentlemen. It gets an A for me because we started out with strong wrestling. Nobody was in the ring or doing a promo, anything. They jumped right into the matches. Like Cherry said, I like the backstage segment. They're building on interesting, intriguing storylines going forward. Again, like Cherry said brilliantly, I like what she said about CM Punk. We have no idea where this is going to go. They keep teasing you about where he might end up and everything else. I like that. I like that aspect. The matches were good. Again, Charlotte getting injured in the match. They had to call an audible and hurry up and finish the match accordingly. We hope that Charlotte is not that badly injured. We hope that she just tweaked the knee and there's nothing damaging going on there. We're going to have to wait and see what WWE says there. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, Tribute to the Troops was great. I like the way they kicked the show off with the rendition of the national anthem. I thought that was really classy by WWE, as always.
War and Tree are fantastic.
Yeah, they were fantastic. The kickoff to the show was fantastic. I like the way they did the match. So this show gets an A for me. Quality wrestling is what we needed, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what the audience has been craving for all this time, ladies and gentlemen, and not the same matches over and over and over and over again as we've seen over the months, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why they get the letters that they get from me because I have been craving it too as a fan, and I've been a wrestling fan for a very long time, ladies and gentlemen, as everybody knows. And I like quality wrestling. I like wrestling. And another thing too is that we need to point out, ladies and gentlemen, we got clean finishes. Except when Bayley interfered in the Charlotte match, they had to call the audible, ladies and gentlemen, and had to hurry up and finish the match. That was the only little blemish on the WWE blip.
That one's understandable though, given the situation.
Right? Yeah, right. That's an understandable push. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we did get clean matches. And that is and that's the way I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I like. That's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it, So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will put a bow on Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish everyone a very happy Hanukkah. I want to wish you all happy holidays. We will be back ladies and gentlemen, me and Hall of Fame Cherry, Hall of Fame Sarah, and Denise will all bring you Monday Night Raw from Cleveland, Ohio, and that will happen on Monday night. Then, like Cherry says, Queens of the Ring will happen on Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen, and that will be with the guest Wesley. All of that and so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Cherry, I wish you and your lovely family a blessed weekend. Be safe and enjoy your weekend. And thank you again for your time, effort, and energy. It was greatly appreciated. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, for Hall of Fame Cherry, I'm Earl Gold, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night. We'll be back tomorrow night with Collision. So long from ringside.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host Joe Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the Wrestling Experience. Now with your host Joe Cole.